FinishLine Product Development Services, a leader in startup product development, presents the product development process. Research shows that 90% of startup failure is a direct result of poor product development. Using a proven product development process is key to increasing the likelihood your startup will succeed. One clarification: this is the process for product development, not technology development or product improvement. Step 1 is to make sure the cost of developing the product will result in a return that justifies the investment, or a positive return on investment. A good rule of thumb is that the investment should be less than 18 months of return, where return equals the revenue minus the cost of goods sold minus the customer acquisition cost. At this stage, these numbers will not be much better than a WAG. Our mission is to obtain higher quality data as we move through the product development process, or de-risk the investment. Market validation is a set of market experiments that determine the product market fit. In its most simple form, market validation finds the product requirements for a specific market. We live in a very competitive world. The company that defines the product that more accurately fits the market is going to win over the company that only gets product market fit approximately correct. When we have completed market validation, we come back to our ROI calculator and make sure we are still working on a project that will generate a profit. We should have a better idea of revenue, cost of goods sold, and customer acquisition cost. Don't be afraid to pivot or kill the project, never throw good money after bad. Next, we generate the product requirements by combining the market validation data with the engineering compromises. Don't underestimate this step. Everything from this point forward will be a waste of money and resources if the requirements are incorrect. Go to our website and read our white papers, blog and tools. Again, we check the ROI. We should have a much better idea of the development budget after completing the requirements phase. Once we understand the requirements, we generate many different concepts for accomplishing these requirements. We have a great conceptual design tool for doing exactly this that you can download for free. Again, time to make sure we can make a profit. We should have a really good idea of the unit cost at this point. Once we have a good conceptual design, it is time for detailed design. Detailed design is the phase of the project where we make all of the documentation that will be necessary to manufacture a product that will meet the requirements. You guessed it, time for more ROI analysis. Before we release the drawings to manufacturing, we must first be certain that the drawings will in fact produce a product that will meet the requirements. A design verification test is where we prove this is the case. Time to move the drawings into manufacture. We need to source and manage our supply chain. There are plenty of great vendors out there, but that does not mean they will be right for your company. Relationships with vendors are like marriages. Good ones can bring you happiness, and bad ones will cost you a fortune. How do you get all this work done? The answer is through people. You have 3 choices when it comes to building your product development team. Hire your own full-time people, hire a part-time contractor, and/or hire a product development company. Hiring your own employees is the only way to go for activities that are core to your organization, core being defined as the one thing your company can do better than anyone else on the planet. Keep in mind, full-time employees are going to be the most expensive resource out of the 3, at least in terms of productivity, if not hourly. They are also one of the primary reasons for a startup going under. They could no longer make payroll, and are forced to close the doors. There are a lot of consultants out there who are very knowledgeable and capable. Typically, they can complete an activity for a lot less money than a full-time employee, and you only pay when you need them. Keep in mind that they are specialists, and are generally not very useful in determining which technologies to use or helping with process management. As well, make sure you have all their work product in hand. They may not be there next month. Virtually all startups should work with a product development company. Leveraging their process, leadership, experts, and reference design will almost certainly save substantial sums of money. By the way, they are not a substitute for your team, they are part of your team. Work hard to get them a seat at the table with the rest of your team in order to maximize their benefit. The preceding has been a very hard overview of a proven product development procedure. For additional detail on any of the specific steps, visit our website for more tools, tips, and white papers.